If you have hit that moment where you now know that Clayful will be a success, can you distill when that moment occurred and what evidenced that for you?
So there's this, one of my favorite authors, there are two authors. I'm blanking on it. It's Switch and The Power of Moments. They're two books. They're brothers, and they talk about this idea of bright spots. Like, how do you, when you're looking for solutions and seeing what's working, you always look for the bright spots, and then you scale those bright spots. And I love that so much. So as we're kind of wrestling with this very big problem of, 40% of students feel hopeless and sad, how do we help them feel better? We look at, okay, where are we having an impact and what is actually helping? And one of the big points initially where we saw that this could be something is we're testing this out. This was like our earliest prototype, literally built it in a day and a half, because we're like, okay, is this actually going to work, right? And we have this conversation with a 14-year-old boy from Texas. He's a football player. And he's having a fight with his mom. And he says, I don't know if she loves me because she has to, because I'm her son, or because she actually likes me as a person. And that happened like 5 minutes into the conversation. And that moment I was floored. I'm like, there is something here, right? Like, if we're able to get students to open up and like realize these like really hard, deep things and work through them, there's something really compelling here. And so that was one of the first ones, and that's on the student side. And then on the business side, right? Like the great thing about education is you have to build for an end user, the student, but you have to sell to a very different user, which is the district leaders. And in one of our first sales conversations, we're kind of getting feedback on our product, and he says, I have $1 million allocated to hire 8 counselors. I've hired 0. I can't find them. There's not enough people. So like, what do you have? Because I'm desperate. And like that moment right there, we're like, oh, there's a staffing problem. Again, very different problem for mental health, but very related, obviously. We're realizing that the different stakeholders have very different needs, and you can solve both needs with one solution. That was an aha moment. So those two were really early moments where we realized, okay, yes, there's something worth building here. And then over the last 2 years, we've been scaling that out